This is Mike Young with MikeYoungCoach.com. Now, aren't weddings wonderful? There's so much excitement in the air. People are traveling from hundreds of miles away. Sometimes they're people you haven't seen for years. Then there's, the wedding dress, the tuxedos, the cake, the great food, the music, the dancing. All of that truly makes for a glorious day. And now it should be glorious considering the amount of time and money spent on that one big day. The average wedding in the United States right now, I just looked it up not very long ago, is $20,000 to $25,000 spent on the average wedding. And there hasn't been a study that I could find anyway on the hours spent and the time spent on the wedding day, but it's got to be in the hundreds. Any of you that have been through a wedding or know someone that has, especially for the bride, it is hundreds of hours. Now, don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with any of that. In fact, again, it should be a great time. It should be a great party, a good thing to celebrate getting married. But the problem is when you ask yourself, how much time and money have you spent on the marriage? That's where we run into a problem. My guess is if you go to a church with a really good pre-marriage program, you maybe spend 30 to 40 hours at most. And again, this is for the extraordinarily good ones. My guess is on average it's more like 8 to 10 hours in some sort of pre-marriage counseling or planning, maybe with your pastor or something like that. And, if you look at the money spent on the marriage, it's probably somewhere around $0. So, let's compare again. So you have $25,000 and, probably 150, 200 hours for one day, $0, and let's say maybe about 10 hours spent planning for the rest of your life. Now, obviously, that's really not the greatest plan in the world. So that's what I'm here to challenge you to do today, because the first 5 years of your marriage is so important. And especially because no one is planning for them beforehand. So again, just kind of take some time and look at, if you're going to plan to be getting married soon, take a look at those major aspects of marriage, money, in-laws, conflict management, sex, parenting, religion. Look at those things. And if you've been married for a long time, look at how you've been doing those things, because it's time to start spending the time on your marriage that it deserves. Again, I'm Mike Young with MikeYoungCoach.com. Go to there and click on Mike's blog to read the entire article on a $25,000 party. Thanks.